Hi there, my name is Louise Brace from Management 3.0 and Happy Melly, and welcome to the third episode in the Management 3.0 case story series. Today I have the pleasure of chatting with Silvan Schaer from Bison Group. So hey Silvan, how are you today?
Hey Louise, I'm perfectly fine, thanks.
That's good. So let's crack on. First of all, I really want to hear about Bison Group. So tell me what you guys are doing over there.
Yeah, Bison Group is one of the, let's say, of the largest software development companies in central Switzerland. Our development group is employing about 150 developers.
Okay.
And the whole Bison company itself is about, let's say, 500 guys.
Right. So yeah.
Yeah. And we're developing an ERP software and having currently about 10 Scrum teams.
Right.
And I work there as a Scrum Master. Started the company at 2008 and working with Scrum since 2010 to 2011.
Okay, so you started in the company and then you kind of moved or kind of worked to Scrum Master.
Yeah, I started as a developer and then a little exchange made with a testing part, and then we introduced Scrum, and there I found my real job here.
Excellent. And like, what's the reach for Bison? Are you guys working with companies all over the world?
No, mainly in Switzerland is our biggest customer, and also in Germany and Austria or some Poland, for example, as far as I remember. But mainly we're focusing on the Swiss market and German market.
Right. Okay. And so you're and as your role as Scrum Master, you're kind of supporting teams. Are you supporting all 10 teams or?
No. Currently, we have a Scrum Master in each team, and from time to time we're switching teams. Meaning, I start with a team for example, for 4 months, let's say, and then when you think, yeah, it's time to move on or to change something like that. You could easily change the team as a Scrum Master as well. Currently, I'm in a team for, let's say, a little bit more than a year now.
Right.
And therefore, all the time something new is requested, and then I stumbled upon all the Management 3.0 stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. You're moving around and you're never bored, basically. And so, how did you first, tell me about how you first got in touch with Management 3.0? Was it that you took part in a workshop?
Oh no, when did I heard the first time of it? I think I heard it when I had some kind of exchange session with our management guys, and then I moved on to search for myself for stuff, and then recently I stumbled upon the Management 3.0 workout book, the digital chapters, and there I saw the whole motivation part, moving motivators, jump rocks, all that stuff.
Sorry, carry on.
And that fitted perfectly with my main interest line. I'm interested since, let's say, 2 years about intrinsic motivation. Read Dan Pink, read the Neuro Leadership magazine about the SCARF model, and let's say the moving motivators part I found when I searched for resources about that topic.
And you really identified with that practice, and you felt that it was something that you could work within the team environment, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And so with Moving Motivators, this is like an exercise that you've successfully integrated into different teams you've been working with for a couple of years, or how does that work?
It's an exercise I did with the team I'm currently working with.
Right.
And it is the reason why I choose this exercise is because we were facing some changes in the organization,
Mhm.
changes, what kind of strategy, product strategy changes, and all that stuff. And mainly, I just wanted to find out how is this change affecting the team.
Mhm.
That was the main reason, but also to just get information for me and also for the team,
Mhm.
what really is the kind of or the reason or the root of motivation for the team itself,
Mhm.
just to find out, because we never talked about that in a retrospective, where we just try to figure out who is motivated in which way, and
Sure.
therefore I made this exercise with the team.
Cool. And so did you? So you, basically, it gave you kind of two benefits. You got good feedback, and then from that feedback, you worked out what was motivating certain members of the team, and were there the different motivations coming from different members of the team? Was it something that you had to work with people individually, or you found that everybody was pretty much kind of motivated to one goal, or?
I started with the moving motivators and started some kind to really make some kind of order of this Jamfrogs motivators, and it was really cool that um, kind of all the team guys, 1/3 of the motivators, all of the guys choose, let's say, the the upper third of the motivators. The
Mhm.
most
Okay.
important motivators were basically the same. Let's say place 1 for one guy was place 2 for the other guy, and that was the same for the middle third and the bottom third of the motivated parts. And
Wow.
and that was quite cool to see what is important for the team, and also to inform basically our management, which is driving the change quite hardly, what happens now, to give them feedback. Yeah, if you want something from our team, and
Mhm.
if this is something that does really match to our top 3 motivators, then it's for free what we do.
Yeah.
Something like that. You don't have to push or explain quite a lot of it. It just matches with our motivation, and we're just going to do it. We're running for it.
Mhm.
But
And they adapted. So management adapted as well as the team adapted to this kind of new approach.
sorry, could
So,
you please repeat?
like the management adapted to the way that you kind of the way that you were motivating and the exercise that you were doing. They adapted to that as well. You took the feedback to them, and they kind of accepted that this was a good way to move forward.
Currently, it was just kind of information, some
Mm.
kind of be aware of the fact that our team currently is motivated by drivers.
Yeah.
Uh, and also, it was, how to say that, an important information for the team itself to first talk about these motivators,
Mhm.
second, to know about each other's motivation, and basically third, to see that the motivations quite fit well with each
Mhm.
other, and also to see, yes, the change which is currently coming
Mhm.
or ongoing is affecting one of our top third motivators,
Right.
sometimes in a negative way. So therefore, I just had important information to have a look at this particular issue or problem
Mhm.
during a retrospective and find a way how
Mhm.
to get done with that.
Wow. So, do you have um, kind of how long have you been working? You've been working with this now for like the year that you've been working on this team, and
Yeah.
how many people are in the team?
Currently, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 guys with me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 7 guys, including me.
Okay. And have you been working with any other Management 3.0 exercises, or were there any parts of the experiments that you've been doing that failed, that just didn't work, and you kind of went back to your more traditional approach?
Currently, it is the first exercise I did
Mm-hmm.
with that team. I also just having a look at the Kudo cards
Uh-huh.
as well. It is also a topic I just heard, let's say 2 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
without even knowing that it is basically somewhere mentioned in the Management 3.0 part. And for me, it's really a fine stuff and kind of cool thing to try out. And I only tried it digitally with Kudo card box or something is the link.
Yeah.
I think it's a cool thing. Yeah.
I
But not like I did a real exercise, or at the moment we don't have Kudo card boxes all around our offices. It's just a personal try to have it and make someone smile.
It's such a simple exercise, but it's really effective. It really is.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much, Silvan, for sharing your experience with me today on Moving Motivators. And it will be great perhaps to hear from you again, whether or not it's, you in a year's time on a different team, and find out if you're using Moving Motivators with a new team and how it's working with them. And even if you're using KudoBox, I'd really like to find out more about what you're doing with Management 3.0 exercises in Bison Group. So thank you very much indeed.
You're very welcome.
Take care.